All right, so we're going to be releasing some lemon yellow amano shrimp larva today, and it's a momentous occasion because this is another first. But what I have here in this net is a bunch of amano shrimp babies that were born in my aquarium. They're 43 days old at this point. So I moved them to saltwater, grew them up as larvae in saltwater for 43 days. And today is their big day where they're going to be moving back to freshwater. So this is a 2.5 gallon tank. And this is only going to be a temporary home for these lemon yellow mono shrimp. I want to observe them probably for a couple weeks, and then they're going to end up moving to a bigger tank. But I did want to capture this on film because, again, quite the momentous occasion here. So, without further ado, we're going to release these babies into this 2.5 gallon aquarium, and let's see what we're working with here. Oh, yeah, that is amazing. Let's make sure we get any scragglers out of there. It looks like the net is clear. Oh, there's one in the back. Here we go. And yeah, so we'll get some close-up footage here of some of these babies, and I can kind of explain to you my observation specifically with the lemon yellow mono shrimp over the last 43 days because in my experience here, it is different than raising the wild type Amano shrimp. So we'll talk about that now. So far today, I have only lost four that I've seen. I've only lost four of the baby Amano shrimp, and I'm pretty sure I know why. But first, I want to kind of go over the reason the water level is low in this tank is because I used water from this aquarium as I transitioned them today. So I caught these baby Amano shrimp out of a full saltwater grow out tank, but I have noticed some things that I want to share with you. So if you're a prospective Amano shrimp breeder, I think this is going to be pretty valuable information for you. The first thing here, I'll try to zoom in on one of these shrimp that is on the front glass so we can kind of get a good shot of it. So this one here, right? You can see the rostrum on the front of the shrimp. Let's see if I can find another one on the front glass. They're still in scurry mode here. But so the rostrum is more or less like the beak of the Amano shrimp. And that rostrum is what they use to eat with. And on an Amano shrimp, the rostrum actually has little serrations, like little teeth. And that's where they get their name Caridina multidentata from, multiple teeth, multidentata. So there's a couple of them on that sponge filter, and we can see just here on the camera, you can see the rostrum on those shrimp. And so what I've noticed is that on my Amano shrimp that did not make it today, the rostrum was not fully developed yet. And from what I gather, the rostrum is like one of the last things to develop on a larva before it comes a post larva. Post larva meaning essentially that it's now officially a baby shrimp. Even though I've collected out this many Amano shrimp today, there is still larvae in my grow out tank that are not yet even developed enough to hang out on the sides of the aquarium. Like you see these back here, they've got fully developed legs, so they're able to grab onto things and they're able to climb the walls of the aquarium and eat algae off the surfaces and things. And even at 43 days in, there's some of these baby Amano shrimp that still aren't even developed to that point yet. They're still kind of free swimming. So this would be a good one to look at, but it's kind of hidden there. Let's try to find some more. Okay, so there's some here. They think they're hiding, but we can see them pretty good. So here's a good example of one was a good example of just that rostrum. You can see it's kind of like a beak. We can see it on that one there. From what I've noticed, the ones that I had that failed to adapt today, I noticed that on a few of them, they didn't have the rostrum yet. So something I'll try to look out for on the next batch that I catch to bring out. But with this many Amano shrimp, I think a 4, maybe 5 with that one that we see slow swimming. That kind of failure rate, I'm totally okay with because we've got more than enough shrimp here. This tank's been set up for a long time. There's a lot of shrimp in here, yes, but they're all babies. They all have very, very low bioloads. There's no fish in here and the Caridina shrimp, but for the most part, it's going to be just the Amano shrimp in here for a few weeks where we'll be able to see for sure and watch them develop as, I mean, they're not newborn, but they're as new as they can be to freshwater. And their bodies have been slowly developing to live in freshwater. So this has to be somewhat of a relief for them to get moved into freshwater today. And I'm excited for what the future holds with these shrimp because I think that, if someone like me, obviously I can have success doing it. I don't have a doubt in my mind that you can do this. And the way that it sits right now in the hobby, pretty much most of the videos that you're going to watch about breeding a mono shrimp, they're going to try to tell you how hard this is. And just keep in mind, a lot of these people that will say that they don't actually breed a mono shrimp. They watched a video themselves that said it was hard. But yeah, success on yellow Amano shrimp. And as far as I know, the first documented transfer into freshwater. So check out the playlist on my channel. If I can do this, I promise you, you can do this. It's not hard at all. Mixing up the salt water is very, very easy to do. Maintaining the saltwater tank for the larva is very, very easy to do. I've got plenty of videos on it. It looks like they're starting to kind of stick to the front. So let me adjust this tripod a little bit and we'll zoom in on one. You can see a little better, just kind of the development of these shrimp. They're definitely little shrimp at this point. They're no longer larvae. That one there. Then on that decaying piece of bow, there's one. Looks really good. So these shrimp are incredibly hard to find. You can be the hero of your area. Your local pet store will love you. If you have a fish club near you, they'll love you. And your own aquariums will love you if you fill them up with beautiful yellow Amano shrimp like this. There's white ones. There's even red ones, orange ones. Check out the channel for more info on that. Appreciate you checking it out, and we'll see you in the next one.